appropriate. You guys knew that, right? Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, they just had Rosemary's Baby a few months ago. So...
I like you, I really, really like you. Whee!
4th of July is coming up. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the hardest part about not getting to see my family over the holidays, because I'm in the military, is worrying that they're going to figure out I'm not really in the military. But so far, that shit's working. I send my mother sand from Iraq every year, but I just go get it on Long Beach. What she doesn't know won't hurt her. But I kid, I adore my family. I love them. They're really good people. They gave me everything they never had. And I have to share with you, my dad, the best dad in all the universe, he left me a year ago. He went to heaven. And I will never, ever, ever get over that. Every day I ask God, why God? Why him? Why not Lindsay Lohan's dad? But these are the spiritual questions one asks oneself. Drinking rosé. Watching Own with the dog. It's good to be back in New York. I had to move to LA 3 years ago. A little weird, a little tough, nice town, but you know, whatever, it's no New York. Good to be back here, walk around all the old neighborhoods. Hey, here's a little observation. If you're in your 40s and you're still riding around on a Huffy, you've made some bad decisions in life. Girls, do not date the 40-year-old on a Huffy. You can't hug his problems away. Unless it's a Cannondale, then a girl does what a girl has to do. Little cuties. Look at you little cuties, you little 20-something shit kickers. With your hope. And your teeth. I tell the girls, you know, I perform at a lot of colleges, and they say, tell us about being in the world, lady. Tell us how it is when you get there and you get out there. And I care about the girls. I'm a feminist. So what I like to tell you, little 20-somethings, this is what I'm going to tell you. And this is honest. Listen, I'm trying to help you. Don't give me attitude. What you need to do, while you still can, is you need to trade sexual favors. For money, status, and career advancement. They know. Otherwise, you're going to end up trading them 15 years from now with your husband for a trip to Costco. And as a feminist, I feel you guys need to aim high. Take it from a girl who knows. It's too late. So yes, I live in LA now, and it's quite interesting being like a regular gal in LA. I have the itty bitties. I'm not going to waste my time with the double Ds, you know. And you know, I'm just a normal girl, and they all look like, you know, supermodels. So I'm just like, you know, I'm like, you know, and men are tripping over the supermodels, and I come along like, hey, hey. And it's hard because, you know, I'd like to find true love. I really would. But I'm holding out for Mr. Right, and I know he's out there somewhere. Thank you for laughing at that. Laugh all you want, I know he's out there somewhere, okay? Yeah, I've been married the last few years, but I'm not going to let that discourage me. Thank you. Thank you. And when I find him, I'm going to know what I don't want. Anybody here know the key to a good marriage? It's 2 words, Pinot Grigio. It's funny, I drank red wine my whole life. I'm in LA a couple years, I like white wine. I like a nice Pinot Grigio. You put a little Absolute in it, it really does the trick. Little tip from Bernadette Pauly to you, who needs Martha Stewart? Oh yeah, speaking of my husband, back to him. The other night, true story, we go to a cocktail lounge and this hot, half-naked waitress walks up to him, flirts with him, gives him a boner, and then leaves me to deal with that shit. Can you imagine the nerve? I was like, I don't think so. Get right back here. Yeah, you, get right back here. Finish the job. What do you think I'm tipping for? Nobody wants to work for anything anymore. This is why China is winning. You know your marriage is solid when one day you wake up and realize the person you're married to hates you and you don't give a shit. Isn't it liberating? That's when you're like, this baby's got legs. Huh? No mamsy-pamsy divorce for us. I'm taking you to the grave. You're going down, mofo. Oh. I'm sorry, I watch OWN. I'm not supposed to be negative. Trying to be spiritual. Part of being spiritual is you're supposed to be grateful for what you already have instead of complaining, you know? So if I catch myself complaining about my husband, I stop. I look over at the couch at my husband and my dog sitting there and I say, oh my God, what was I thinking? I am so blessed to have that dog. He's our kid. He's got my hair and my husband's eyes. Love him very much. I feel like I was negative. You know I'm not bashing the guys, right? I love my husband very much. He's the biggest blessing in my life. He really is. I'd never admit it in front of him, but it's true. And I hate to brag. Every once in a while I'll check him out and I'll be like, oh my God, you're hot. If you weren't married, I'd totally fuck you. What a waste. You guys are awesome. I'm Bernadette Pauly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Mark Saratella is taking the stage when we return.
All right. People and peoplettes. I am so happy to be here for this occasion, and I hope you guys are paying attention, because this young man, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievably making his first TV appearance ever in his career. How about that? So let's put the hands together right now and welcome Mr. Mark Saratella! First appearance right now.
Yeah. New York City, a round of applause. You're excited tonight to be in New York City. A round of applause. You're ready to go. It's comedy night, stand-up comedy show. I love it here. Like, as comics go to terrible places. Like, I just got back from Mesquite, Nevada, in the middle of nowhere. I walked in this casino, I saw toupees. I saw mullets. I saw my first toupee mullet. It's a disgrace. Travel a lot as a comic. You know you're traveling way too much as a human being when you start staying in the same exact hotels and the maid starts calling you hermano. And you start calling her gracias because you can't speak Spanish. Just got back from San Francisco. Don't know if you've been there, but it's one of our more sophisticated cities. But they have a very aggressive style of homeless person there. I go up to this ATM machine, there's a bum standing next to it. My $20 bill comes out. This guy goes, hey man, do you have any cash on you? I just held on, I have this. This bum actually offered to break it for me. All right, if you're a homeless dude and you can break a 20, you've got your bottle of Mad Dog. Clock out. Feels like the whole U.S. is getting crazier and crazier, right? Like, I just read online that it said in the United States, 80% of our truck drivers are high on crystal meth. Which means that 80% of truck drivers are giving 110%. Statistics. Crazy stories out there. You guys just see this guy was just killed when 500,000 bees landed on him. How did he get so fat that 500,000 bees can fit on you at once? These things happen, I guess. Another crazy story. You guys just see this woman was attacked by a cheetah at the zoo in San Francisco? Then she's interviewed afterwards and actually goes, I'm traumatized. I feel like it's gonna happen again. Right, if you get attacked by a cheetah twice in your life, you're doing something wrong. Either God hates you or you're molesting cheetahs. That's where we're at, though. Any couples in the audience tonight? A round of applause. You got some couples out there? Are you amongst us? Difficult. I live in Los Angeles, by far the most difficult dating situation in the world. All these girls there get fake boobs, as if men were ever dissatisfied. It's like, girls, think of what you've got. I've never taken off a girl's shirt and been like, these just won't do. You put your shirt on and get the hell out of here. Every time I'm ecstatic. Even if there's only one. As long as it's a big one, that's all I'm asking for is. Women's bodies looks complex, difficult to handle. You ever see a girl out there who's so pregnant it's scary? I walked into Dunkin' Donuts the other day. This girl was so pregnant, the fetus stuck its hand out, grabbed a donut, and pulled it back in. It's disgusting. Parents are way too proud of their kids now, too. I don't remember this.